Hey garden nerds, I'm Christy Wilhelmi, and I've gotten 2 questions about the same thing this week, so I figured it's time to do a video. It's about cucumbers. Why are my cucumbers turning yellow? And the answer depends on at what point the cucumbers are turning yellow, and whether or not it's the leaves that are turning yellow or the cucumber fruits themselves. So let's break that down. Real quick, cucumbers are heavy feeders, meaning they need a lot of food and nutrients in the soil in order to produce. So make sure you test your soil for nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium at ample levels before you plant. And you can feed them at least monthly throughout the growing season if you have sandy soil that drains quickly and loses nutrients quickly. Less often with clay. But it's really important to make sure that the plant has something to eat along its journey. If it's the cucumber leaves that are turning yellow, it is likely a nutrient deficiency. Nitrogen is responsible for green leafy growth. So if your leaves are turning yellow, that could be part of the problem. Keep in mind, as the plants flower and start to fruit, they're pulling all their energy toward ripening that fruit or making that fruit. So it may be that you just need overall nutrients added to the soil. It's stressed in some way. Now let's talk about the fruit. If the fruit is turning yellow right at the very beginning when it's very teeny tiny, that is a pollination issue, meaning it didn't get pollinated, and so it's turning yellow and it's dropping off. So that means a lack of either pollination from birds, bees, your hand with a paintbrush, or not enough phosphorus and potassium in the soil to help make fruit and flowers in a vigorous way. Do a soil test to test that out. Most of the time though, when cucumbers are turning yellow, they're turning yellow after they're the size that you want them. Like in this picture. When cucumbers reach the stage of maturity, there's 2 stages of maturity. There's fruit maturity and then there's seed maturity. The yellow ones, that means they're mature enough to harvest the seeds from them. It also means that fruit is overripe for eating. So if you've left them on too long and they've gotten away from you, they were hidden in the vines somewhere and you didn't spot them till later, and by the time you do, they're yellow, that's because they've been on the vine too long and they're overripe. So that was the question that came in to Ask Garden Nerd twice this week. I hope you like the answer. I hope it helps you garden better. Visit gardenerd.com for tons of free gardening information and check out my books, Grow Your Own Mini Fruit Garden, Gardening for Geeks, and my novel, Garden Variety. And consider becoming a Patreon subscriber to support all the free stuff we do here at Garden Nerd. You learn a lot and you get some free behind the scenes stuff with me. Happy gardening.